I'm gonna hope this stays here. But we're in a new car this time, so I don't know how well it's gonna stick here. But it's arm day, so that means white girl music. But when I'm trying to torture myself on a leg day, usually it's something a little bit more serious. But arms is nice. I like arms. So I listen to music that is more upbeat and fun, you know? It's not just white girl music too. I listen to like I don't know, there's this guy on the football team that calls it frat music, but it's hard style, man. Come on. Hard style is just like gym music kinda. Well, I guess it probably originated from like, I guess maybe he's right, because I think it originated from frat guys who went to the gym, and so they made this style of music. So, you know, I don't know, but we'll see. It's actually snowing. I don't know if you can see. I'll maybe show you guys once I get to the gym. I'll show you guys the actual snow itself, but it's nothing crazy, and it's not sticking to the ground. I think it's like 36 degrees, but it's just cold enough that up higher, snow is forming and it's falling down. So it's snowing, which, to be fair, that's not that crazy. When I was in third grade, maybe, it was snowing in the middle of August, so that's like unheard of for the well, it's not unheard of. What am I even saying? It's not even crazy. Snow in the middle of August. I mean, it is a little crazy, but it's not unheard of. So yeah, it one thing that boggles my mind is like, a kid can grow up in Florida like his whole life, and like he could potentially, in theory, live his whole life and never see snow if he never went anywhere else other than Florida. But there's kids out there who just have never seen snow. So I don't know, that kind of boggles my mind. But I think it's one of my friends up here driving. We'll see. It's probably coming from the gym too. Maybe. It's the same car, but I don't know if that was him. Kind of looks like an old guy wearing a cap. But he does like to wear like hats and stuff. So, or at least I think I've seen him wear hats before. Maybe my brain's just making that up. Like, you know, your brain will fill in missing details. Like, if you're in an airport, there's a pretty good chance a lot of the people you're looking at aren't real. Like, maybe not a lot, but like, by a lot, I mean probably like 1% of the people you're looking at don't exist. It's just your brain filling in the missing details, which is pretty crazy to me. And obviously, I mean, if you were to go up to it, it's not like you could really like track the people or anything, but if you're just scanning across, like, you're not paying attention, your brain will just plot little details in there. I didn't even know that. Cool thing. Actually, I've known that for a little while, but it's crazy. Just something that I was thinking about. But it's starting to be winter time, so I gotta break out the track. I guess it's not a full track suit, but it's the track jacket at least. I like it. It's like one of my favorite jacket hoodie thingies. But no mother bucker today. Just a basic little Total War, non-Black Ops, nothing special, because I want to save the mother bucker for my days where I need it, which is going to be Friday deadlift sessions. And tomorrow's Monday, which means National Chest Day. So, real quick game plan. I kind of want to... I'm going to turn the car off real quick just so I can save gas. I kind of want to record like the actual sets, but I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to go about doing that. I might just do like I did before and just set it on the ground, because right now my tripod Actually, I don't even have it with me right now. Imagine like this, it's just snapped in half. So we'll see. I'll get you guys out here so you can look at the snow, but it's also absurdly windy. I don't know if you can see any of the snow falling down, but it's there. Sun's landing on my phone, so. I should have said, you know, house music as well. I think maybe I did say house music, and I lied. There was a little bit of rock in today's workout, but you guys don't get to hear that, luckily. So that kind of hurt. I just pulled back my broken callus. That's such a weird way to describe it. It's nasty. I'm trying to see how bad this thing is. It's not terrible, but that's gonna hurt tomorrow. Or should I should say Tuesday, because that's actually no, because Tuesday's gonna be a lighter deadlifting day. So we'll be all cold, all good. I said all cold. We will be cold, but also the wind like made my, I woke up this morning, and I guess it's probably because my hair wasn't like fully dry or something when I went outside. So basically, I woke up 10 minutes before we had to leave for church, right? So I'm racing in the shower, and I'm trying to get ready and everything. So my hair's still wet when I go outside, and it's cold and windy. So I think it was like blowing with my hair, but it's like it's oddly kind of textured. And I mean, it looks goofy right now because I'm all sweaty. But like back when I was like at the gym when I first came in and I wasn't sweaty, my hair was like oddly textured, like not like odd textured, but it was like textured, and I was surprised that it was textured. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, but it's kind of goofy right now, but I don't really care. I mean, so if you go back far enough into my YouTube channel, shoot, it's almost probably been about 6 months. You'll see the dreadful buzz cut. Oh my, that's terrible. Probably like the worst look I've ever had in my life. But you know what it does? It gives you self-confidence. Because I was walking around like a chopped, fat Humpty Dumpty. Now I'm just chopped and fat. I'm not Humpty Dumpty. But I don't really care that I'm chopped and fat, and you shouldn't either. If anyone out there's chopped and fat, you shouldn't care. But the buzz cut definitely helped with self-confidence, because like you just like I don't know how I didn't like scare off every woman in like a 10-mile radius. I looked like a pedophile, honestly. I'll throw up some pictures here. I'll probably like edit it and it'll be like Clash Royale hee 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 ha, or like the Vine Boom thing, because I think it's funny. What am I even talking about? But yeah, actually I was at my neighbor's. It was after my sister's 8th grade graduation, and I went over to my friend. So it was the day that school got out, I think. It was the last day of school, and I was just hanging out at my friend's house with like 10-15 people. He lives like right next to me. It's actually one of those houses back there. I won't say which one exactly, just in case there's some people who want to go over to my friend's house. I don't know why, but I went over, and it turns out they were all there to get buzz cuts, so they kind of like trapped me, and they were like, all right, now you got to go get a buzz cut. I was like, wait, I got my sister's 8th grade graduation, so I can't show up looking like a bum. But I ended up getting the buzz cut, and it was like the most humiliating thing on the planet. I looked at myself. I was just laying up in my bed. I was sending streaks on Snapchat, and I looked at my face, and I just started crying because of how chopped I was. I mean, I'm pretty chopped right now. I won't lie. I'm pretty chopped. Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm a low tier normie at best. So, I'm no Chad Light. but it was just, oh my goodness. I was like subhuman with my buzz cut. Now I'm like low tier normie, I think. And it also helps that like I'm huge. I'm not actually like huge, but for 16 years old, there's not really many kids that are my size. And sorry, that was really arrogant and cocky. It's kind of true though. Like everywhere I go, like if I go to a gym and I'm like, hey, I'm 16. Like this is kind of like an ego boost type thing, but like I'll just go. Like when I was out in Nebraska, I just go to the gym. I start a conversation with someone. I just sit there and talk, and then I just like say that I'm like 15, and they'd be like, "What? You're 15? Holy crap, dude!" Like, and it was like I was basically 16, but I kind of like that ego boost. They're like, "Holy crap, dude, you're huge." Just yeah, and I know that's like really cocky and really arrogant and conceited, but I don't care. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping I'll get to the point, where people don't even believe I'm 16. I mean, people have a hard time believing it now. Like, I like going to like comment sections of like these 16-year-olds that are like angle maxers and like the breathe divinity fellas. I was gonna call them one name in particular. But it's not very it's probably a very cancelable term, and it's not something that I want my entire community of 2,000 people to be able to access, is me saying that word. So even though it's just a word, it's still an offensive word, if you know what I mean. So it is what it is. I can't dog on the breathe divinity, fellas, but just know that you guys suck. You guys really suck. You guys make everyone's gym experience worse. And it's just like, come on, man. Just leave. Go somewhere else. Luckily, there's none in my gym. Probably like 2 in the whole state of Illinois, because Illinois is a dying state. And yeah, I didn't even roll out with my foam roller. What am I doing, man? All right, well, I guess we gotta roll out later. That's what you get for hanging out at the gym and not doing what you're supposed to do. Anyway, everything's going pretty good except for this little callus thingy here. So pump was pretty good, and I hit like the signature angle maxer pose where they're like, they pull up the thing, it's like their forearm right here, and they're like they flex their bicep, and it's like right here. So I had to hit that and just somehow it's really done. But I am fat, so I guess I can't say anything, because being fat is the worst crime that you can commit towards an angle maxer.
Yeah.